Hello everyone. In this video, we will understand what angles are and how they are measured. The concept of angles is very simple. To know what an angle is, we must need to know what a ray means. Look at this point. If I draw a line which starts off from a point and goes indefinitely in one direction, it is called a ray. So let's draw a line from this point which goes indefinitely. Then we can call this as ray. Let us label this as OA, right? So let's write what a ray is. A line which starts from a fixed point and goes indefinitely. In one direction is called a ray. Okay, so let us take a ray. Let us label this as it is starting from a fixed point O, and let us label this as OA. Okay, if we have another ray like this which again starts from O, this is B, right? It is starting from the same point O. Then what we have between them is called an angle. This is an angle. So we can define angle as some measure. Angle is some measure between two rays. Between two rays. The word angle is derived from Latin word angulus. Latin word, what is that word? Angulus. The meaning of this angulus is corner. So this is the corner between rays OA and OB can be called as angle. So let's represent this with theta. Okay. Note that the two rays originate from a single point. Here from O, these two rays OA and OB originates. So angle can be defined as some measure between two rays. So what these two rays called as? These two rays, this is ray 1, this is ray 2. These two rays are called as arms of the angle. What they are called as? Arms of the angle. OA is one arm, OB is another arm. The arm OA from where the angle starts is called initial arm. This OA arm is called initial arm. And the arm where the angle ends is called terminal arm. This OB arm is called terminal arm. Both the arms of the angles meet at a point. So this point where they meet, this point is called O here, right? And here this point is named as vertex. What this point is called as? vertex, right? Two rays meet at one point to form an angle, and we also refer to it as the origin, as both the rays originate from this point. So from this point, these two rays originate. So this can be also called as what? Origin. Where do we see angles in everyday life? The best example would be that of a clock. Here if we see a clock, an angle is formed between the minute hand and the hour hand. So this is the angle which is formed between minute hand and the hour hand. And if you observe this picture here, you will see a ladder which is leaning on the house, right? And the angle that is formed between the ladder and base, right? This is another example where we see angles in our day-to-day life, right? And you can see a star here, and in this star even you can find angles which has angles inside it. Here all these are angles, right? As well as outside, here also you can see angles. But how do we measure it? Is it always positive? What notation do we use? Let's see that in next videos. Hope you have understood what angles are. Thank you.